Hey guys, it's Elena. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make this really cute and pretty easy pattern. I use this really soft and stretchy knit from Joann's and it is so cute and seriously so soft. It was a pretty easy and quick make, especially if you have a serger, so I hope you like it and it inspires you to make your own. So this is the pattern that I'm using and I love this pattern. I've made it once before and I just feel like it's so cute and easy to make, which is like the best combination ever. So I cut all my fabric out and then I am starting by making my bodice. So I am putting the front and back together and then I'm not even using my sewing machine hardly at all. I am using my serger. You definitely can use your sewing machine and just use the stretch stitch, but I just used my serger and adjusted the knobs a bit according to the manual so that it works for stretch fabric. And I'm just serging along the top shoulder seams and the side seams as well. Next up is the sleeve, so I'm basically just folding it in half and I'm going to sew down that side seam using my serger, and then whenever that is done, I'm going to pin it right sides together to the armhole of the bodice and make sure you pin it really good. You want it to line up as best as possible. And then again, using my serger to sew around that area. Before you sew the sleeve on, make sure that you like how the shoulder is sitting. So definitely put this bodice piece on, and I usually have to cut in on that shoulder a bit because I have a bit more narrow shoulders. So I really want it to fit well, and once I did that, I was ready to go to serge this in. So here's how that looks. Amazing. And we are going to move on to the skirt. So I am putting the front and back pieces of the skirt together and serging those together along those side seams. You definitely can add pockets to this if you like. I've just decided I'm not a huge fan of pockets on this pattern with the stretchy fabric. I just don't love how it looks and feels. It doesn't feel very secure when I put things in it. So I just left the pockets out this time. And then I'm doing the same exact thing with the little ruffle that I'm putting at the bottom. It's just one big long piece of fabric that I'm sewing together along those side seams. So the next step is to put the ruffle onto the skirt. I just decided I wasn't going to use a basting stitch and I was just going to do this little method where you basically take the thing that you're attaching to it and making sure that you're basically doing halves. So I take that middle point and put it to the middle point of the thing I'm attaching it to, and I used a lot of clips, as you can tell. I'm having to stop a lot, but it made sure that I was getting it on exactly how I wanted it to. So you're going to do this for the ruffle onto the skirt and then also the skirt onto the bodice. It's the same exact method. You can leave the ruffle off if you don't want to use the ruffle at the bottom of the skirt, but I just think it's such a cute touch. Now I am finally using my sewing machine. I am using the lightning stitch or the stretch stitch on my sewing machine and a knit needle, and I'm basically just barely folded up the sleeve and I'm just sewing along so that it finishes off that raw edge. I'm doing the same exact thing for those sleeves, for the neckline, as well as the skirt, and I feel like it turns out really nice. Here is what the finished dress looks like. I love it. It is so cute. This fabric is amazing and very soft. Got it from Joann's if you're curious. Anyway, hope you love this dress. Definitely try out this pattern and I'll see you in the next one.